Desiderius Erasmus of Rotterdam was a towering figure of the Renaissance. He was born in 1466 and died in 1536. Erasmus is best known for his work as a humanist scholar. He believed in the power of education and advocated for a return to classical learning. Erasmus was a prolific writer and produced a vast body of work. He was critical of the Catholic Church of his time, feeling it had become corrupt and lost its way. However, he did not support the Protestant Reformation. Instead, he sought reform from within the existing church structure and believed in the unity of the church. Erasmus's humanist ideas had a profound impact on his contemporaries. He corresponded with leading thinkers across Europe, and his writings influenced the intellectual and religious landscape of the Renaissance. Erasmus is remembered as a key figure in the transition from the medieval to the modern world. Erasmus was born in Rotterdam, Netherlands. His early life was marked by challenges, as he was an illegitimate child, which carried a social stigma. Despite this, Erasmus received a good education. He attended schools in Deventer and 's-Hertogenbosch, where these schools emphasized humanist principles. He was exposed to classical literature and philosophy. At the age of 19, Erasmus entered a monastery, but he was not suited for monastic life. He found it restrictive and intellectually stifling. After several years, he left the monastery and continued his studies at the University of Paris, a center of humanist learning. There he immersed himself in the works of classical and Christian authors. Erasmus embraced the philosophy of Christian humanism, which sought to reconcile classical learning with Christian faith. Humanists believed in the potential of human reason and valued education and intellectual pursuits. Erasmus believed that education was essential for moral and spiritual growth and advocated for a return to the original sources of Christianity. One of Erasmus's most significant contributions was his Greek New Testament, a new translation of the New Testament from Greek into Latin. Published in 1516, Erasmus's translation provided a more accurate and accessible text, challenging the authority of the Vulgate, the Latin translation used by the Catholic Church. The Greek New Testament had a major impact on the Reformation, giving reformers access to the Bible in its original language. Erasmus's most famous work is The Praise of Folly, a satirical work that mocks the follies and vices of society, including those of the Church. Published in 1511, The Praise of Folly is a work of social commentary disguised as a humorous essay, showcasing Erasmus's wit and sharp intellect. The book was widely read and sparked debate. Desiderius Erasmus left an indelible mark on Western thought. He died in 1536, but his ideas helped shape the intellectual and religious landscape of Europe. Erasmus is considered a bridge between the medieval and modern worlds. He challenged traditional ways of thinking and emphasized the importance of individual conscience and critical thinking. Erasmus's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a reformer, but not a revolutionary, remaining committed to the Catholic Church throughout his life. Erasmus's emphasis on education and moral reform continued to resonate long after his death. His writings are still studied today, and his ideas continue to inspire those who seek to promote tolerance, understanding, and intellectual inquiry.